Hey guys, it's Shaylee. I wanted to sit down today and play with all the new makeup I got from the Sephora VIP sale. I've been saving it. Well, actually I haven't. A lot of it I've already used, but I saved a few things to try on camera with you. And I just basically wanted to sit, do my makeup, get ready. I just did a very neutral look. We're gonna go get a Christmas tree right now. We were gonna go chop one down and like go to the snow, but it didn't work out this year. My baby girl got sick and it's already, I think, December 4th. So I'm just getting impatient. I wanna just go buy one at a tree lot and get it up. Anyways, I thought I'd sit down, show you what I do with my makeup and share these new products with you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Sorry, my hair looks like a lion. It had been in 2 more days, 2 weeks since I had washed my hair and it just needed to be washed. It was so bad. So I just blew it out a little bit, but I'm recording on my like vlog camera because I sold my other camera. The point of all this is this camera sometimes gets like too hot when I'm doing an actual get ready with me or like a tutorial. So I figured I'll straighten it all out when I have to probably let this camera hang out for a second. So I went shopping at the Sephora sale for just a few things. Like, actually I did get quite a bit of things, but you won't even believe I wasn't even a VIP. I think it goes like Beauty Insider, Very Important Beauty Insider, and then VIP Rouge. I think that's the levels. I used to work at Sephora a long time ago, and so of course I was a Rouge because I was always there buying everything. The reason this matters is because you get the discount for the sale that just happened based on your status. So by the time I was able to shop, because I was only like a Sephora Beauty Insider, I wasn't even a VIP, a lot of the stuff I wanted was sold out. Like the Hourglass palette I wanted was sold out. Since then, I ended up getting it because it came back in stock. So I'm just gonna kind of get ready, chat with you guys, show you what I got, play around, hang out. Yeah, there's no real plan. I don't even know what makeup look I'm doing. I do think I want to do something a little shimmery because I got a shimmery shadow and the holidays are coming up. So the first thing I got was this vitamin C serum from Pharmacy. I've been loving Pharmacy. Like most of my skincare is Pharmacy. This has like a warming feeling when you put it on. Doesn't have much of a smell. Normally I wouldn't do this under my makeup. I'm just kind of doing this because it's winter. I'm super dry, so it's gonna be okay. But normally this would be kind of like slick for me to put underneath foundation personally. I think if you have really dry skin, you could do it, but this would be something I'd put on more at night. But I just wanted to show you guys in this video. My poor little nose is so stuffed. I feel just so dried up. I need to drink more water. So the reason I got this, I'm sure you could see, I feel like I have actually pretty decent skin. I do have a few breakouts right now just because I've been eating like shit, you guys. And not drinking enough water. Sometimes I just see myself without makeup and I think I'm like breaking out everywhere or something because there's so much unevenness, but my skin is really nice and smooth. It's just discolored. So I've been really working on that. I'm using Retin-A from Pharmacy and I'm using this vitamin C serum now. So hopefully by like springtime and summer, when you want to just kind of go without makeup in the summer, I can do that because my skin tone will be a little bit better. So this was actually just like a little, you know, sample size I got. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I've never tried it. I've never even opened it till right now. I got it with my points because I wanted to try it out. So this is like a moisturizer. So this is really what I would do before makeup. That serum though, it just gave me a glow. It did kind of soak in fast, so I guess you could. I feel like when I hear the word serum, I think nighttime. Look at my nails. I got it, they call it cat eye. They only had one color, which was silver, which is beautiful, kind of disco ball-y. I probably would have picked more like gold or like a beigey champagne color if I could have. I think I did green a couple years ago. That was really pretty, but this year they only had silver for some reason. We are getting ready to go get a Christmas tree today, so I'm literally just putting on makeup to take a cute picture out doing that and to film this. Like honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my makeup because it's a low-key day. Like I said, it's Sunday. Danny's watching football. We're just gonna get the tree and it's pouring down rain. It's like a cozy rainy day. This I didn't get in the sale. This is what I always put on. I put on my MAC Painterly paint pot because all the darkness around my eyes, I like to cancel that out, and it's an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna do my brows and come back just because I can't talk while I'm doing them. I'm using the same thing I have been for a while now, like all summer. I've been using the Dip Brow Pomade and I just draw little hair strokes. This foundation was like one of the main things I wanted to get from the Sephora sale. It's the Makeup Forever HD Skin. And I don't know if they like got rid of the old HD. I don't know anything. I feel just so out of the loop. If you guys are new here and you're just watching this, I became a mom right about this time last year. My daughter just turned 1 and I just feel so out of everything. I already felt a little bit out of it just because I don't work in makeup stores anymore and I just was working doing makeup, you know. So anyways, this is what it looks like, and I got way too dark of a color for me. I'm just gonna put a little bit of it I like the new packaging, like with the lids that are different color. I think that's pretty, like, and they get darker as the shades get darker. And then I'm gonna take my Old Faithful, my light reflecting NARS, and mix 2 pumps of this just because this is almost gone. I've had this since February though. Like, this has lasted forever. Just for the pure fact that I need to make it light enough to match me. If I'm gonna do like a really dramatic eye, I would do eyes first, but I'm not. I'm gonna do something light today. I'm more gonna focus on the skin, so that's why I'm going in with skin next. This foundation alone, the HD foundation, is definitely full coverage. Because I mix it with my NARS, it shears it out a little bit, which I like. I just love mixing. I think it's so nice to mix a full coverage foundation with something a little lighter. That way you still get the pigment, you know, of full coverage, but you get the texture more of a lightweight foundation. And a lot of times I feel like they're more matte for some reason. So I like a glowier look, and especially since we put that serum on underneath, we're gonna probably just have that already. You guys, I've been struggling. I'm so excited to sit down and make a video. I really want to make like I wish I had like a clever name for a video. Like, I want to make a series where I just sit down, do my makeup, and chat about things that are happening in real life, because that's the more, like, the older I've gotten and the longer I've been on YouTube, that's the kind of videos I like to watch, is just find people I like their energy, I feel like we could be friends, I feel like we'd have things in common, and I just like to sit and watch people get ready and chat. And I want to do those kind of videos all the time, and I just want a cute name for them. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. So see, like, you can still see my breakout, you can still see my freckles, like, it's definitely not super full coverage, but that's what we like, you know? I like to put like a sheer or medium coverage everywhere and then build on that. So anyways, I've just been having a little bit of a hard time, and if you watched my last video, it's about like how to get through postpartum depression and things I've done. And when I sit back, I was just talking to my husband last night because I've just been having a hard time. And my daughter had an ear infection and her eardrum ruptured this week. So it's been like a little bit of a harder week anyway. He's like, so what do you think we can do? Like, what's different in your life that's making it harder? Because I felt like I had like finally, she just turned 1, like I said. And I felt like, okay, like I'm getting back to, you know, like feeling like myself. Like I feel great. I'm feeling amazing. What I'm still learning even a year in, it's like things just... Am I still in focus? There we go. Things just always are changing, ever freaking changing. Like when you're a grown adult and you're living your life, I don't feel like stuff changes that much. And with her, it's like, we're doing good. Everybody's happy. We're all like having a routine and we're vibing. And then it's like, she'll just get really fussy or really clingy. And then I have to like change how I do my day-to-day again, which I'm not trying to complain. If you guys didn't know, I took a long time to get pregnant. So I always feel so guilty, like even complaining at all. And I shouldn't, just because it took me a long time to get pregnant. I love her and it's hard. One of the fellow moms I'm friends with told me to say that, like, and it's hard, not but it's hard. It's both, you know? So this is the Rare Beauty concealer and I love it. And this is in 160C, so it's a pinky cool tone, which I love under the eyes just because I love pink under my eyes. I feel like it's very brightening. I love her brush shape. If you didn't notice, it's like angled. So anyways, like I was saying, I feel like when I look at the video I just made, I'm not doing any of those things, you know? It's like, am I eating healthy? Nope. I think this season is just so hard for me because I love to bake, and it's like Christmas time now, and it was Thanksgiving before. And last fall, when I was nesting and waiting for Golden to come, I went on maternity leave like a month before my due date, and all I was doing was like baking and sitting around watching movies. And so I kind of did the same thing this year with Golden, but I can't just sit around and eat cookies. Like, of course you're not going to be in a very happy mood if you're feeding yourself sugar all day. Doesn't that blend out so pretty? I love this concealer. But anyways, the next thing is like, what am I drinking? Coffee and wine. I've been drinking wine for sure, like more than usual. And I think it's just because we had a Friendsgiving and we had Golden's birthday party, and my sister came to visit for a week, and that's what always happens. Like, I'm a very social drinker. It's like, oh, we're going to the Christmas parade, let's get wine first. Next thing you know, drinking a couple nights a week, and like that adds on to your mental state and your weight, especially if you're still trying to lose weight postpartum like me. Also, if you watched our last vlog, it was really cold when we went on our walk and Golden started screaming, and that has been how it is. Like, she's also at a stage where she doesn't leave her beanies on. She doesn't leave her gloves on. Or not gloves, like I'll put like her sweatshirt over her. And so we can't go on walks. Her nap times are still when Pilates is. So again, not trying to complain, but it's like when I analyze my life, this is all you have to do. Like, if you're struggling, step back and think like, am I eating healthy? Am I drinking water? Am I getting exercise? Am I getting sleep? Like, no, I've been up on my phone watching YouTube late and just like having a lot of trouble sleeping. And so that's why I watch YouTube. But then it's like this vicious cycle. So every single aspect of my life right now, I'm like, I need to like revamp, and it's so hard with the holidays coming up. Okay, so what I would normally do now is set with my new powder that I got. This is from Rare Beauty as well. I don't know why I got light medium. I'm a light skin girl, especially right now. So when I used this, it was too dark, but it's a beautiful powder. I might use it all over my face just to kind of show it to you because it's very beautiful, and I love the packaging. A lot of times with these loose powders, I can see the little bar that focuses moving all over the screen. So I really hope this is in focus. It keeps focusing on me and then the product, which I think is good, but I hope when I edit this, it's not all over the place. I don't usually use this camera to make these kinds of videos, so just bear with me if it's weird. Like right now, I don't think it's focused on this, right? I might need to just buy a new camera. There, now it's focused on it. So you could see the little part that the powder comes out of is closable, but you can open it and still like shake a good amount out into the cap. So this is like genius, because a lot of times it's just open like that, or it's like kind of hard to get some out. Okay, so since that's like way too dark for me and I am super light right now, what I'm going to pull out is like my Old Faithful. This is a pan refill of Emphasize from MAC. This one is Accentuate if you want something a little bit less white. I'm going to mix them actually. I just love this whiter one when I am so light because it gives me dimension. You know, like if you set your face with like a powder that's the same color as your face, it's all one color everywhere. Where like if you do it a little lighter than what your skin is under here, and then you put your bronzer, like it just gives you that dimension look. If you're fair, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's hard to get that look when you're really fair. So you have to get something really light for under your eyes. And this is perfect for me. See how bright that is? I'm gonna go in with another favorite thing that I got from the sale. It is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. So I did get the color light in this. So you can just go ahead and like draw on. I'll show you the two ways I've kind of been playing with this. You can just draw it on there and take a brush. Look at all my brushes. I need to wash them so bad. I've been really lagging in all this stuff. That's another thing as a new mom. I keep saying new mom. I have a 1-year-old. I'm not like brand new. But it's just like, I feel overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed. Everything, there's always something dirty. There's always something that needs to be cleaned. There's always something that needs to be done. One thing is thriving in my house, and another area is an absolute disaster. Neglect. Something's neglected. Okay, so as you can see, it blends out so nicely with a brush after you put it on your skin and let it warm up. So you could do it that way, and I do it like that a lot because it's just very fast and easy. But like, let's say you want to do it in an area where this is too big. I'm going to put this right here just so it can warm up while we're talking. Oh yeah, get that chin. Get that jawbone, girl. Okay, so like, let's say you want to take it somewhere that's a little bit too narrow for this big giant stick. This is still kind of large, but just you can go in and get it with your brush. And that's how like I would do it on my nose, like that. And then what I like to do a lot of times is go back in with the brush you were using for foundation to blend this out, because that way a little bit of your foundation is left on there, you know, and always carry it up because you are trying to lift your jaw, so you don't want to carry it down. I do drag it down right here. Like I want it to connect from right here to this. Gosh, isn't that nice? Little shadow under your jaw. So yeah, I really like that stick. I think this is really great. And I think I remember being a little reluctant because it's winter and I don't always grab cream products for winter, which I should because I'm kind of drier, but it just seems like it's more of a summery thing. But I'm glad I grabbed it, especially with the sale. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder bronzer. This is from Morphe, and just set everything I just did just so that it doesn't move. By the way, if I didn't say, like, I'm in my sweats, I'm in a comfy tank top and cardigan. Like, get comfy with me. We are getting ready cozy style. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe brightening pink setting powder. So see what I mean? Like, this is just open, so it's a mess. I love how the Rare Beauty one closes. So I would use the Rare Beauty. Again, it's a little too dark for me, and I just want to make sure I don't F this part up. I'll put that Rare Beauty like all over later, but it is a little too dark. But I have been carving out my cheeks again just because I've just been feeling a little swollen and chunky, and I think it's because I've been drinking too much wine, you guys, and I haven't been drinking water, and I've been eating so much crap. Football started too, so I keep making like all these dips. Like, I made onion dip this week because that's my excuse. It's like, I'm not super into the football, but I'll sit and like eat all the food. So I like made 7-layer dip the other day. This is a very matte powder. The reason I bought the Selena one is it's supposed to be pretty glowy. Maybe if I sit on this blanket, it'll feel better. So like I was saying, that Hourglass palette that I wanted was sold out, so I did get it later, but it's not here yet. So I whipped out this old Hourglass blush just to kind of show you the quality of the Hourglass blushes, since I will be getting that product. Maybe I'll do another video. But I just love them so much. They are so pretty. Let's do the pink one. I feel like that's more of a winter, like one of these two versus this is very summery. Let's do the pink. It's called Luminous Flush, I think. I have 20% battery. Oh my gosh, I might have to charge it rather than it overheating. Do you see that color? It's like a little too much. I need to fix it. They're very, very, very pigmented. I love blush though. Like, give me all the blush. And I like to pull it up on top of my eyes here. I don't know why. I know it's a little weird, but I feel like it helps just like marry everything together once you go in with eyeshadow. And then I like to go in, I know I'm looking a little wild. I like to go in with my Hourglass powders. So if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm just obsessed with Hourglass. I just love the brand. So this is like a limited, I want to say this is a limited edition one, and I'm so excited. This is called Lightning Infinity Powder. Look at how freaking pretty that is. And so with these, I love to use this brush. I want to do a video about brushes too, because I feel like I never mentioned them, and they are very much like an essential part of doing your makeup. This is the JH06, and it's just a fluffy brush that's angled, and it's what I use every day with my Hourglass powder. I just get a bunch of this, I smile, and put it all over my face, basically. And it helps calm all that down, like you'll see later once I buff out the powder too. If you're oily, don't put this right up front, because it'll highlight your pores. I like to do it here, down. Okay, we're back. I think I was putting on my Hourglass powder and my camera, it did that thing, like the internal temperature is too hot. So when I am wiping this powder off, I'll kind of like brush it up into the blush. And I feel like that kind of helps like soften the blush as well. Just like mix everything together. So now let's go in and do eyes. I'm gonna zoom you. Sorry if I look kind of just crepey. I feel like I'm just so like not taking care of myself lately. Like tired, dehydrated, drinking too much coffee. So thank goodness for under eye brightener, right? So for eyes, we're gonna use the Naked Reloaded palette. I really like this palette, and I just grabbed it because it's got some good just like everyday browns in it. I didn't get any eyeshadow from the sale besides this one single shadow from Makeup by Mario. I've been wanting this forever, for years. This isn't new. And this is the Master Crystal Reflector. This is highlighter, and I got the color Bronzite. There is like a whitish tone and then a gold, and this is the champagne one in the middle. And you could put this like on your face. I'm gonna put it on my eyes today after I put on just a little bit of matte eyeshadow from this Naked Reloaded palette. I need to find my big blender brush. ¿Dónde está? Oh, here you are. Okay. I'm just gonna go in really messy today. Like, there's nothing precise about what I'm doing right now. So yeah, are you guys feeling this way during the holidays? And it's so dark. I feel like that's what makes it hard, because it's like you know, the holidays are coming up, you have all these other things on your mind, but also it gets dark at like 4 o'clock. So I can't even go like, oh, I'm gonna go on a walk by myself once my husband gets home to be with my daughter, or I'm gonna go really early before he leaves. It's like, it's too dark. So I just feel like I have not been doing my walking. I haven't been doing the gym. Like, I haven't been doing anything. There's no excuse really for the gym. I could totally go to the gym. I don't know why. I haven't been doing that. I think you just get in ruts. I feel like I've gotten in ruts my whole like adult life. I wish I could say that I learned how to get out of them. I definitely do get out of them faster and faster the more I practice it, but it still happens, you know? I love putting eyeshadow under here. I feel like that helps get rid of all those like fine lines. It helps kind of camouflage them. So I just recently did this in my reel. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a little reel with the Morphe Desert Sands. It's like the 35U palette. I've done a couple tutorials with it here on YouTube. It's pretty much all I was using all summer because it's just really nice and easy. It's got a ton of browns in it, everyday colors, kind of like this palette, but bigger. All I've done so far is use this lightest shade as my like blending out color and under my eyes, and then I'm doing the same thing, just going in with that one crease under my eyes. But what I'm going to do now is take this same fluffy brush, dip it in there again, and just dot it all over my eyelid and kind of go like that. And it's like the fastest, quick little like matte eye look, you know? You don't need a bunch of brushes. I feel like I used to just always be like, I need a lid color, I need an outer corner color, I need a crease. It's like, just smear it everywhere. This is just like an easy all one color eyeshadow thing, you know? Just throw this one color everywhere and blend it out with that lighter one. So you could totally be done here, but I'm going to show you guys this and go in with this. Let me really zoom in. And I'm just going to press this on with my finger. Again, I used to be so precise, like that can only go on my lid. But we're just going to mainly put it on the lid, and if it gets a little up in the crease, that's okay. Now I'm going to take the blending brush I was using to go like that and just kind of wipe it around so it fades out. And this is very, I don't know what the word would be, like it's light. Like normally when you put glitter, it's like it's on there. How do I get rid of it? Like I feel like you could almost like dust this off if you didn't want it where you put it. It doesn't stick very well, honestly. So you kind of have to go back. But I like that for a certain, it's like a subtle look. And what I do is when I get it how I want it, like right there, I'm going to go back with some setting mist. This is the Luminous Setting Spray by Morphe. I just have been liking this one because I've been dry, so I feel like it gives my skin a little life. And just set your eyes so that that shimmer stays on there. If you want something a lot more shimmery, I wouldn't go for this. I think this is meant to be light like that, like so you can put it on your cheeks. And of course, if you want to like wet your brush and use a flat brush, you could get a lot better payoff doing that, like with a brush. Gosh, the focus, there we go. You can get a lot better payoff, but I didn't want that. I just want it very light, you know? All right, so I've been using this mascara I showed you on Instagram, if you follow me there. This is from Maybelline, so this is not from Sephora, but it has a very like spiky brush, and that is what I like about it. And it just gets like a lot of product on there and makes your lashes look really great. I never really buy nice mascara because I just feel like you can find great ones at the drugstore for, you know, half the price. So why? But I remember loving this Isla mascara. I got it in a like FabFitFun subscription once, or Ipsy, or I forget. It was like something with a B, I feel like. But anyways, I decided, hey, it's on sale. I've been loving mascara because I've been using this Babe Lash. Is this Babe Lash? Yeah, I've been using this, and so my lashes are looking really great because of the length. And I never really have good lashes, so it's fun to use nice mascara when you have these longer lashes. So I figured I would get this again and see if it was worth all the hype in my mind as like how good I remembered it. The brush is very like defining. That is so pretty. It's just extremely, extremely defining. It doesn't get too much product on there. So I probably would use this with a thickening mascara, like a volumizing one, because I don't feel like it gets enough, like it's not dark enough. So you either have to use a lot, but it's great for like your first coat to just really go through and like comb your lashes. Do you see that? You could even go on bottom since it doesn't put too much, because that's always the struggle with volumizing ones on bottom. I think I hear my baby waking up. You can probably hear her crying. Danny has the monitor, so just let me film this video, then I'll take her. You can go get the Christmas tree and try to be home for your football game. So this is very, very nice. I really like this, but I don't feel like you need to run out and like spend this much money on mascara, because it's like $20. I think these are more like 12, something like that. So I'm just gonna go over it with this Maybelline one so I can get a little more darkness. See how that like adds more black? I just feel like it would take a couple coats to get the look I want, so I'm gonna go in with this too. Okay, so I'm gonna grab brow gel since I forgot, and we'll do lips and we'll be done. It's the Mold Anastasia brow gel. I really like this one too, the Brow Freeze. If you want like to really make your brows stand up, this is stronger, this one here. But this is just a good like quick everyday one. I am just gonna throw, since I dumped this out, throw this on. It's the Selena powder. So you guys can, I don't know if you'll even be able to see, because when I put it on, it was really pretty because it has a glow to it. But it's definitely like a little too dark for me to set with. I will definitely make a new video when I get my other stuff I ordered, because I don't remember if I said that. I reordered the lighter one with that Hourglass Elephant palette. What else did I get? I don't know where my phone is. My phone is somewhere else and not in this room. I can't even remember what I ordered, so maybe I'll make a Sephora sale order video part 2. I want to say they have another sale going on too, so check the link or the description box. I'll write down if they do. I think it's like a code you have to use. So anyways, the next thing I got are 2 lip products. That's all we got left. This is the Makeup by Mario little duo, which is really cute. I didn't realize it was small, but I'm kind of glad it is, because it's just nice to like throw. I've been wearing those little bum bags, like what are they called? Like a fanny pack, but across your body. They fit really great in there because they're small. So I got the color Pink Nude. It's Sam and Hugh are the colors. There was like a red and I think like a brown maybe, and this is the pinky nude version. So I love this liner. It's really nice and just good for every day if you're in my skin tone. I think you can buy them separately. It just goes on really nice and easy. And then the lipstick is beautiful too. I'll put a little bit on, but it's matte. And my lips have been so chapped. I've been into, so there you can see it's a really, really pretty color, but it's just really matte. And so I picked this up recently. I think I grabbed this right before the sale, to be honest, but I saved it for this video for you. It's the Fenty Beauty lipstick in Make Out Break number 04. That's what they look like. Really cute packaging. And they're kind of little. And it's kind of like that color, a little tiny bit more corally, but it's got gloss. It's the color without anything underneath of it. See how much glossier it is? So I feel like it's a lot more moisturizing, and I like that. I do feel like the Mario ones, they aren't super dry feeling, even though they're more matte. It's a nice lipstick. I've been into the more glossy lips lately. Okay, and then the last thing I've been doing lately that I really like, sorry, I had to put a piece of mascara in my eye. If I can find my lash curler, is I'll go back and curl them again just to make them very curled. It's probably not the best for your lashes. You gotta be careful because you don't want them to like get stuck to your lash curler. All right, you guys, that is the finished look. I hope you like it. Just really like neutral, wearable, everyday. Hey guys, my camera died as I was doing my little outro. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it. You could of course omit the glitter if you want a little bit more of a subtle look, but I hope you enjoyed hanging out today, and I really want to make more of these videos. So please let me know, like I asked earlier, if you have any names you would suggest for them. I just think it'd be cute to have like a whole like dedicated category of just like girl chat. I know get ready with me videos are what I do a lot, and it's kind of similar, but I just want to do it more and just like talk to you about whatever's going on that week, like maybe weekly or every other week, something like that. So kind of like vlog makeup. Let me know below what you think. Thank you so much for watching.